Hello. So the extended ending for the Lionflow intro. You're either already in child pose or get into it now. Sitting on the feet, forehead down. Get a couple of relaxing breaths. Try to feel your low back let go. Good. Now try to keep this relaxation in the straight pose that immediately follows. So plank, right? Hands into the shoulders, step the feet back. A little different for the Lionflow. Squeeze the feet together, engage the inner legs. Push forward with those toes, shoulders over fingers. Now lift out the shoulders. Keep the neck long and the chin up, and the elbows straight back an inch more. Just don't go lower than the rib cage. Feel the elbows touch the ribs and breathe. Just as relaxed as you were in child pose, right? Good. Inhale, hips down, chin up, lift out the shoulders, keep the toes turned under. Now again, lift the hips, bend the elbows straight back, push forward the toes, lift the chin, breathe that nose to your belly. Engage those fingers. Hips down, chin up, inhale. Now hands sideways and a little bit wider. So point the middle finger to the sides, hands right off the sides of the mat or outside the shoulders. Now lift the hips so they're even. Now we're trying to turn the elbow out and then bend the elbow out. Pulling the shoulders out of the neck, lift the chin up. Only go so deep as you can keep those shoulders out of the neck. Breathe. I call this one the habit breaker. Good. Hips down, chin up, lift out those shoulders. And push back to the feet. Hips to the heels, relax the neck. Now the pouncing line. Let's take a small step forward and push past the hands, lifting the back through those wings, lifting the chin, lean forward, use your body weight to lengthen your neck. Lean, lean, lean. Let your skeletal strength assist you. First you have to lean into it. Keep breathing. You can do it. Good. Push all the way back to that wide hand child pose again. Good. Arms wider. Wing stance. So middle fingers point to the side. Hands a foot or less outside the mat. Step back. Shoulders and hands even. Squeeze those feet together. Lift the back to those wings and lift the chin. Now rock forward and back to your breath. Forward and hold. Lifting out of those shoulders. Squeeze the palms toward each other. Breathe. Squeeze the feet together. You can do it. Try to maintain. Squeeze the lift. The breath. Good. Step the knees wide and forward. Cross the ankles and awkwardly sit back. Now, right into selfie pose, a form of upward stretching. I'll turn so you can see. Now, hands in the back of the thigh. So I'm going to put the thumb in the back of the knee, and the other four fingers inside the knee. Now, find the balance in the hips. First challenge, right? Now, push the knees toward your shoulders, feet a foot apart, push and kick. Frame the face. That's why I call it selfie pose. Smile. Push and kick. Now, if you roll back, it's okay. That's where we're going next. Release. Now, scoot forward on your mat. Lay back gently. Right? Reach for your ankles. If you cannot reach the ankles, just palm the floor. It's okay. If you do reach the ankles, keep that thumb with the rest of the fingers, and they'll help you reach further around. Now stomp into the ground and lift the hips. Chin to your chest, Let the shoulders roll toward each other to cushion that upper spine. And let the chin tuck in. Breathe through the nose. Spread the ribs open. Down. Good. Now, you can do the same pose again. Bridge or wheel. Flipping the hands over. Now, push with the hands and the feet. Try to look between the hands. Try to keep the feet from turning funny directions. And let the low back relax. Keep looking back, pushing with the palms and the heels, fronts of the feet to the fingertips. Now you can come down when you're ready, tucking the chin first, landing on the shoulders. If you'd like to try for more, walk toward the feet, drop the elbows, and push with those balls of the feet. One day you can grab a foot. You can start with trying to step the feet closer. Still trying to look back. Just don't force anything. Now when you're ready to come out, step further out. Tuck that chin. Let the elbows bend. Good. Stretch the legs out. Scoot back up. I'm out here for you. Stretch your legs out. Now finish with extended legs. I like to call it long fish. So hands on the belly. Push the back of the head in the ground and lift the spine up. You're just trying to use your neck muscles to lift the whole spine an inch or two. Keep it there and breathe. Release. Again, push the back of the head down, lift the spine up, even touch the inner balls of the feet so that your low back is more open and comfortable. Release. Last time. Push the back of the head down, lift the spine up. Increase the pressure through the back of that head incrementally, building that power. And release. Relax the feet. Tuck the elbows in, palms up, shoulders relax. Disengage for a moment. Usually do about 10 breaths here. Won't make it too long. So, to start your Savasana, let all the breath out at least once. Inhale, exhale everything. Close the mouth. Let the breath reset naturally, breathing through the nose. Try to feel your body disengage. Try to observe that disengagement. You'll find observing the body disengaging, the sensation just thinking about it. Helps to disengage the mind from all the things it usually thinks about. A little hurricane going on. Feel the body relax, observe that sensation. Next is wind removing pose. Grabbing both knees, but keeping them separate. Just hook the fingers over, separate the knees, push the shoulders down, spread the elbows, and push the knees toward the armpits. Just pushing the knees toward the opposite armpits, same time. Keep the shoulders down. It doesn't matter if the knees actually touch the armpits. It's okay if the hips roll up a little bit. Just feel that outer hip compression in the front. Maybe a little stretch in your low back. Now, knees together, still keeping the hands separate. Push the knees toward the chest, keeping shoulders out of the neck. Find that hand and bicep strength, doing it all. Good. Now use the knees and kick up. Give your legs a hug. Reach as far with the arms as you can. Grabbing elbows, maybe even shoulders. It's another form of upward stretching. Now push the shoulders out of the neck. pull the elbows towards your butt. Feel the body flatten against those thighs. Squeeze the insides of the feet together. Squeeze the knees to your chest. Breathe, squeeze, and kick. A little more of a rounding pose than most upwards. Let the head drop. Forehead toward the shins or knees. Let the spine round a little bit. Pulling the elbows toward the butt. Squeezing the feet together. Kicking. Breathe, squeeze, and kick. Good, now you can do the same thing again, or you can go for the championship style, right? Classic 84 style. Reaching for the heels. Squeeze the heels together, keep the inner feet together. Pull the knees into the chest, and start to kick. This is more of a straight spine version, so try to lift out that waist, sucking the belly in. Keep the knees in the chest, bending the elbows more and more around the legs. Keep the feet squeezing together. Just think all about that. Pull on the heels, the squeeze between the feet, the squeeze of the biceps on the outside of your legs, and the kick coming from above the knees. Once you have all that in place, lengthen through your forehead towards your feet, and pull those legs in toward the face. Increasing the leverage. Pulling shoulders out of the neck. Keep breathing. Good. Come out when you're ready. Next is splits. So, for the extended version, we'll do the intermediate version of the splits. So first, feet out. Not too much of a split. So we're not getting even here. We want the feet at least a little bit in front of the hips. Now, big toes, peace fingers. You can bend the knees to grab those big toes if you need to, and squeeze them tight. Thumb on top, so you're not rotating that arm yet. Squeeze the toes, thumb up, use the thumb as well to squeeze. Now lift. Squeezing toes, lift out the waist, lift through the forehead. Now turn from the butt. We're trying to unlock the hips from the legs. So to assist in that, rotate the elbow over top. Still lifting the chin. Those are counter motions. Turn the hips, lift the chin. Rotate the elbow. Straighten the belly and the pelvis to the ground or the chest. Keep the chin up. Try to unlock the motion of the hips from the legs. So rotating elbows. Good. Come up. Stretch up. Cross the thumbs. Stretch up more. Keep stretching. Pull the tops of those feet back. Turn from the hips to come forward. Use your tightness in those inner legs to hold you level to the ground. Put that tension to good use. So everything that keeps you out of a deeper split, you're using it here for strength, helping to release some of its tension, ultimately getting you into a deeper split. So stretch, pull yourself up. And now walk the hands forward as far as you're comfortable. Kick through the heels, still pulling the top of the feet back. Try to get the body down. Your chest and belly on the ground is more important than the chin down. Now, once you're comfortable, push the legs out to your tolerance and drop the head back down. Shoulders to the ground too. Good. Now, come on up. Right hand, reaching for that left handle. Put the left handle to use. Right. Stretch the left hand up, palm forward. Now reach. Hard part here is keep the hips down. They might lift a little bit and readjust once you're in the pose. You're going for that foot. So first you don't think you can reach it, but if you reach as far as you can and just drop the hand, you might be surprised, right? But if you drop the hand and you find your leg, just hold on to the leg, it's okay. Your goal, grabbing onto the ball of your foot, keeping that grip on your left handle. Drop the hip back down, and then turn the shoulders. Turn that top elbow, and look for the ceiling. Bring the head to the front side of that arm. Good. Other side. So, left hand, right left hand. Stretch that right hand up, lift that shoulder. Side bend. Find all that length that you can down the right side. Drop that hand toward the foot. Whatever you grab onto, foot, leg hair, mat, whatever you can find. Pull, turn the chest, look for the ceiling. Try to get that left shoulder in the front of the leg as you rotate. Good. Release. Now, left elbow outside the right knee. You can bend the knee up if you need to. Push. But one day you can keep it down. The challenge, keeping that opposite hip on the ground so you're getting that side and oblique stretch. Pushing the outside of the knee. Bend that back elbow up and pushing the ground with the back hand as well. This is a lateral twist. Good. Other side. So, prop yourself up, left hand behind you. It's that little elbow rotation. Try to find that. Now reach with the right elbow across. Drag it outside the knee. Push on the outside of the knee. Push on the floor. Look back. Good. Now, tuck the left leg in. Moving on to single leg stretches. Interlock the fingers, grab the ball of your right foot, and kick to the heel, lift out the waist, and drop the head back. Now, keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. Bend the elbows towards your calf. Lift from the low spine. Try to pull the stomach to your thigh. Just breathe and pull. Feel the top of your foot. Turn back in stages. Good. Kick to the ball of your foot. Other side. So, interlock the fingers. I'll turn to the side so you can see this one differently. Grab the ball of your left foot. Keep the fingers interlocked, combining that strength of the arms. Kick to the heel. Lift out of the waist and drop the head back. Kick through the heel, lift out of that waist, keep the neck and shoulders relaxed, and start to bend the elbows towards your calf. Lift from that low spine, and pull the stomach to the thigh. Feel the top of the foot turn back in stages. Instead of fire in that calf muscle. Good. Kick to the ball of the foot. Excellent. Now, moving on to the next stretches. Right? Grab the big toe of your right foot with your peace fingers. Again, thumb up, so don't twist the arm. Grab the big toe, peace fingers, wrap it, use the thumb to help. Kick that right foot out to the side. Lift out of your waist and pull your head the opposite direction. Doesn't so much matter this knee locks. You're just using that leg to pull the shoulder out of your neck as you pull the head the opposite direction. Isolate that stretch behind your ear. Good. Now, push on the back of your head. Let the elbow drop in, let the spine round, and tuck the chin. Keep breathing. Good. Lift through the crown and stretch back, opening the chest. Pull the wings toward each other, shoulders out of the neck. Stretch through those fingertips and look for those back fingertips. And across. Flip the left hand over, reach through the arm and leg, grabbing just beneath your pinky toe. Right now, prop yourself up from behind with your right hand. This is a twist and a leg stretch. So first, work that ankle side to side. We forget about this range of motion in the foot. Lubricate it, open it up a little bit. Now, pull the top of the foot back evenly. You can lift out of that chest. Use that back hand to prop you up. And turn to the chin. And bend that elbow up toward the ceiling. Try to keep that knee locked or straight the best you can. So kick, pull, and twist together. The goal, knee toward the opposite side of your chest, but you're not trying to force that to happen. Good. Now turn that right shoulder forward, pull the right knee to the right shoulder. Try to stay straight through the spine as you can. Try to open up to the elbow. Again, you can bend the knee, pull the knee into the shoulder, and then look for that extension. You'll find a stretch. Now, a couple extra pieces for the extended out of the intermediate class. Take that right hand through the arm and leg, thread the needle, reach for that left knee. Now, put the right shoulder in front of the right knee. Try to keep the chest forward after you do that. Keep the neck straight. Now, kick through the heel, rotating that elbow out so there's room for your head, and let the heel turn 90 degrees out to the side. Lift out of the waist, rotate the elbow, and pull those toes down toward the top of your head as you kick through the heel. You can let the right hip come up, push the right shoulder back into the knee, just kick and pull. The cat stretch. Good. Drop the right hip back down, posture pose or leverage pose. So put the right heel in the right hand. This can feel a little confusing at first. See that leg position? Right hand comes in from underneath. Now wrap the fingers over that heel, lift out of the waist. Use your left hand, push your left knee down. Now kick through the right toes, keeping the ankle straight through the toes. Lift out of the waist and shoulders. Lots of leverage here. Pulling down, pushing in, pushing out, and pushing down that knee. Lift from the waist and shoulders. Increase the fingertip and palm strength. Good. Now step on the opposite elbow. Heel below the elbow, toes above. Wrap the right arm around from outside the knee, interlock and rock. Shin parallel to the ground. Now turn away from your foot and squeeze that leg in toward the body. Keep breathing. Excellent. Now turn that right foot past your left thigh and lay down. Disengage. Relax the neck and shoulders. Let your body weight assist in pushing you down. Good. Other side. So big toe, peace fingers. Kick out to the side. Again, it doesn't matter if this knee locks. You're just using this leg as a weight to pull the shoulders out of your neck. And just strengthen those peace fingers, right? Like you're stringing a bow. Now lift out of the waist, through the crown. Pull your head the opposite direction. Find that stretch behind the ear, through the whole neck. Good. Now, hand in the back of the head. Tuck the chin as you drop the elbow in. Let the whole spine round and keep breathing. Good. Lift through the crown. Stretch back. Open the chest. Pull the wings toward the low middle back. Look for those fingertips behind you. Take the right hand through the arm and leg. Flip that right hand over, grab one just beneath your pinky toe. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this one better this time. So once we have the foot, we prop ourselves up with the back hand, work the ankle side to side, feel a release from those ligaments and tendons. Now pull the top of the foot back evenly. Lift out that waist. Try to straighten this leg best you can. Just keep the burn in the leg and you'll know you're trying to straighten it. Now, bend that right elbow up. As you rotate it out, you're gonna feel this opening the right side of your rib cage. Now push with the back hand, turn through the chin, push, pull, kick, and twist all together. Again, attempting to keep the spine straight, and to pull that knee toward the opposite side of your chest as you keep the leg straight. You should find some subtle burning, stretching sensations. Good. Now, turn so you can see again. Push that left shoulder forward, rotate that right elbow out, pull the left knee to the left shoulder. Try to keep a straight spine best you can, propping yourself up from behind. It's okay to bend the knee into the shoulder. Use the shoulder as your fulcrum to stretch the back of that leg. Good. Now, keep the grip, bend the knee, reach through the arm and leg. So thread the needle with that left hand, reaching for that right knee. Right now, put the left shoulder behind, or put the left shoulder in front of the left knee, push that leg behind you. Think straight, even chest, straight neck, kick through the heel, and pull the toes over your head. So your heel's turning 90 degrees to the side, pulling toes toward the top of the head as the heel lifts higher. Let that left hip lift up as you push the right knee down. Breathe as you pull. Good. Drop the hip, grab the heel, now point those toes. Again, placing that left heel on the left palm from the inside, wrap the fingers over. Right hand pushes the right knee down. Now kick, keeping the toes pointed. Pull down on the heel, push in on the outside of the heel as you counter that pushing out with the elbow. Feel that extra strength through the arm. Shoulders down, lift from the waist and shoulders, lift through that crown. I like to call this posture pose or leverage posture. Good. Step on the right elbow, heel below, toes above. So that arm fits in the arch of your foot. Take the left arm on the outside of the knee, interlock and rock. Side to side. And turn away from the foot and squeeze the leg toward the body. Shin parallel to the ground. Lifting out of the waist. Now turn the left foot past that right thigh and lay down. Let the body weight do work for you. Drop the head, relax the neck and shoulders. Good. Now, breathing. Sitting in easy pose. This is double inhale breathing. If this sitting position is not comfortable to you, you can pick a different one. Whatever works. Sit on a pillow, sit on a couch, sit in your bed. Whatever works for a nice, relaxed sitting position. You want a straight spine. And you can flip the hands over to do a mudra, touching that pointer finger. This one's good for wisdom. We could all use some of that right now. Lift through the crown, tucking the chin a little bit. Drop the shoulders down, just letting the wrist hook on your knees. Now inhale through your nose. Inhale mouth. Exhale mouth. So that's it. Inhale through first the nose, then inhaling through the mouth. No exhale in between those two, but after the two, a long exhale through the mouth. Just try to follow the sound. Inhale nose, mouth, exhale. Again, just follow the sound. Last one. Hold the breath at the end of your exhale. Holding for 10 counts. Inhale and hold. Hold the inhale 20 counts. relax here for 10 counts. So lift through the crown, drop the shoulders. Keep the palms up, keep the mudra if you like, flip the hands over, put the hands on top of each other, whatever is most comfortable for you to disengage. So lift through the crown, drop the shoulders, and do your best to be still and silent. Let your breath become subconscious as the heart rate and breath rate slow down naturally. Reap the benefits of the work you've done by letting your body relax. Just a few more breaths. Good. Now, grab the knees. Pull arch into the back as you exhale and drop the head back. And stretch forward and exhale more. Come up, turn to your right. Push that right hand down and rotate the elbow up. Try to curve the spine. Grab the right knee with the left hand and pull up on the knee. As you push the knee back against that, rotate the left elbow. Feel those left ribs stretch open as you exhale. Other side, so push left hand down, pull up on that left knee, rotate the right elbow, exhale. Good. Now, from here, a little work on fingertip strength. Try to pick up your butt, keeping your palms off the ground. Pointer pointed to the side. Push all those fingers down and lift up the butt. And step the feet forward. And you can go ahead and drop the butt if you want a little more work. You just do that a couple times. Step in, you step out. You try to keep lifting out of your shoulders. Maybe one more time. Step in, step out. And put the butt down. Good job. Now, lubricating these joints for the stretches. Take your kneecaps and wiggle them around. This helps release some superficial tension that we don't even notice. Now, hands out and back, outside the shoulders, outside the mat, different than the usual bridge. Just point the thumb to the side, hands wider than your shoulders. Squeeze the inner feet together and flex those thighs. Take straight legs, lift through the chest, stomp those heels into the ground, lift the chest to the shoulders, drop that back, suck the belly in, breathe. Good, come on down. Now, hands by the thighs. Push, exhale twice and round. Shh, shh. Put the butt down. Reach for the feet. This is a circulation series out of intermediate class. Lift out of the waist. Now grab on all the way over the balls of the feet, even if you have to bend the knees. It's less about getting the knees locked than it is about moving circulation through those legs. Grab on, fingertips strong, lift against your grip. As you exhale, kick through the balls of the feet. As you inhale, pull back. Another trick, move your chest forward with both the kick and the pull. So every motion moves your chest forward and lengthens your spine. So follow the sound now. Exhale, kick. Inhale, pull. Now pull the top of the feet back and drop the elbows down as you lift the chin and a counter stretch to those shoulders. And try to lock the knees, pull the top of the feet back, get all the stretch you can tolerate as you breathe. Good, lean back against your grip, arching the back, dropping the head back, stretching the shoulders. Now the bound forward stretch, bound hands, so curl the fingers. Reach over the feet to the ground. If that's difficult, another way in. Spread the knees, curl fingers, reach over the feet. Just walk the butt back and the feet forward to your tolerance, right? Now, try to turn those feet into the hands like you're standing on something. Spread the elbows and shoulders. Pull the chest toward the knees and drop the head down. Let those sit bones turn back, away from the ground, lifting off the ground. Full extension of the hamstrings. Drop the head down. Squeeze the feet together. Kick, pull, breathe all together. Couple more breaths. Good. See, that stretch would feel far different at the beginning of the class. That's why we spend all that time warming up just for stretches like these. All right, next, butterfly. So, feet together, interlock your fingers all the way to the webbing, under the feet, and bounce. Everybody's familiar with this one. Right now, bound angle, forehead to toes. Put the elbows in your calves. Push those shoulders out of the neck, lift the back through your wings. You try to round fully, so you can turn your pelvis under, tailbone under, like a dog with the tail between its legs. Now push on the calves, push the shoulders out of the neck. Now pull up on the feet. One day, forehead to toes. Couple more breaths. Good. Lift the chin. Keep all the roundness in the back. Now pull up on the feet, rotate the elbows out, and keep pulling up on the feet to get the knees to go down further. And let the back round, rotate the elbows out more as you lift the chin. Feel your collarbone come all the way out. It's a very specific stretch for a very hard to reach area. Through that collarbone, those inner hips. Good. Now lean back against your grip. And let the shoulders stretch as you drop the head back. The chin forward. Exhale, drop the shoulder, lift the shoulders, dropping the head through. So when you do that, you also turn the tailbone under. As you inhale and lift up out of the shoulders, you turn the tailbone back. Try to keep that constant lean back against your grip for straight arms. Work the tailbone under and back, opening up that range of motion. So exhale, shoulders to neck. Inhale up. Keep the neck straight. Try not to drop the head around in this one. Neck straight, follow the sound. Now pull into the spine, head back, bend the elbows down, lift the chest and the shoulders. Now, final stretch here, pulling forward. You can round again, forehead toward the toes, or you can try to flatten the back, turning from the hips, getting elbows in front of the shins, pushing back on the shins, working forehead toward the floor. Just don't force it. Relax the head down. Breathe. Try to hold your leverage as you breathe. Good. Release. Now the squat to standing series. Separate your feet a foot. Lift the hips an inch and put the knees